Friends, hello and welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. So today we're going to be talking about some tips on how to quickly complete moments in NHL 24. They are challenging. They are difficult. You'll realize that, there's 3 stars for all these. One of the big things to kind of note right off the bat is you do have 3 stars, but you don't have to complete all 3 stars to get the best collectibles. They correspond with the stars. So the top star is the top reward, the second star is the middle reward, the bottom star is the third reward. So a lot of these you're trying to do like the X Factor collectibles. Perfect example here, we scored goals with Seth Jones. It's usually the top one's usually the most difficult one, but at the same time, if you can do it, you're done. You don't have to worry about taking shots with any player. So one thing I kind of realized, me personally, with the moments, it's like EA is like, we added this idea of being able to leave games early if you complete them, but at the same time, they kind of made it so you couldn't. They was like, oh, hold on a second. Nah, we gotta add 21 shots in here so you can't, because odds are you're gonna play a lot of this game trying to score just with a certain player. You don't want to force any turds on net or something with the Seth Jones because he ain't gonna get a rebound. So it does make it more difficult, but the beauty of it still is you do have to play the full game, but you don't have to worry about grinding out all the stars. And then once we're actually in the game, and again, it depends what what the challenge is. When you're player locking, I find that depends when you don't have the puck, of course, but when you have the puck, just do your best to do something with I'd say Robertson's kind of slow. He's a little bit slow in this game. Try to go short side, that'll work. But when you're playing defense, you can play aggressive in a neutral zone, play aggressive in a defensive or offensive zone. But typically, because you're player locking, go ahead and cherry pick, because that's your best chance of getting a breakaway. And really, breakaways are what's going to make or break you in this game. So if you can get that puck up there a little quicker, we double tap there. I couldn't see myself. You got to be careful too. Try to find yourself a nice pass lane. But like I said, a better chance of even here where we're creating a little bit of an odd man rush and a chance to score a goal if they don't absolutely destroy us, depending on the difficulty there. But to give you a chance to get up the ice, and that's going to be one of your best ways to score with your players, is really getting that odd man rush opportunity here, like so. Even then, you got him to come back, but it's a 2-on-1. And still got the goal. So I mean, we're gonna have to work out at the end of the day. But you get the 2-on-1, the defense is still coming back, because once the defense gets set, it's a lot more difficult to score in close. You can still snipe from out wide, but at the same time, you don't want to again hurry up and force that pass to where, or force that shot to where the other team's getting a puck back. They're wasting the time. So on and so forth in that regards. And the other thing I'll say is, let's look at these objectives real quick. I haven't been paying attention. We're just kind of doing it. Score goals with Robertson 1 of 3, take shots with Robertson 2 of 7, perform any dekes. So we can do the dekes whenever. We're in the first period. It's still a 1-0 game, so we're in good shape. But let's say we're this far into this period, you haven't scored a goal yet. Don't be afraid to quit. Don't be afraid to pause the game. Come on over here and hit retry moment, because here's the thing. It's like, you played the game, you retry, but hey, we're halfway through the period. You haven't scored a goal yet. Who cares? Make it as easy as you possibly can on yourself. If you haven't scored a goal yet, you've made 0 progress on the most important stat here, the top one. So if you're 2 minutes in, you're 3 minutes in, you're 4 minutes in, or even if it's, there's some of them, it's like score 5 goals and you're through period 1, you've only scored 1 goal, just restart. You're better off putting yourself in a position to succeed than you are to take that chance of saying, all right, well, hopefully I can put up 4 goals in the next 2 periods, because otherwise you get to that second period, you get to that third period, it's like, all right, now all of a sudden we're fighting this, hoping and praying they pull the goalie and all this other stuff. It's like, otherwise you could just put yourself in the best position. Ideally you score within that first minute, and it's like, all right, now we're in good shape. You score a couple times in that first period. I usually try to make sure I'm always at least a third of the way done after the first period, because again, you don't want to waste your time. I completely understand not wanting to waste your time, get everything done, from that regards. But you still have to try to be efficient. So it's like, well, we didn't waste. I'd rather waste a couple minutes instead of the entire game. So, all right, so then one of the last things we can do, now we're winning this game, so it doesn't really matter. I shouldn't say we're winning this game, but we got our 3 goals, so it doesn't really matter. And we just gave up a goal. But you want, if you need another goal, you need some more shots, pull your goalie. Or in this case, just talk on the mic while you're playing the game, play some defense, or don't play any defense, but pull your goalie, allow them to score some goals, because, if you get too big of a lead, they won't pull their goalie. But if they do, or, the lead's close, they're going to pull their goalie late. That's going to give you a golden opportunity. Say you're 1 shot short there, go ahead and put 1 in the back of the net. Maybe you're 1 shot, maybe you're 2, because, again, 30 seconds left. now that it's a 2-score game, they can still pull that goal and give you another chance to put one in the back of the net. So I think that's a big advantage. Consider you don't want to count on it because you don't have to wait to the last minute just in case, because things do happen. You don't want to count on it, but at the same time, you can kind of count on it to an extent to say, hey, I can get a goal, I can get an assist, I can get 2 goals end of the game as long as you get the lead. So if it's a challenge where you need 2 goals and you're really struggling to get it and your player locked or whatever, you say, all right, I'm forcing it with just one player. Don't overthink it and feel like you have to do everything with that one player, because you can always wait until the end of the game and try to just, if you have to just get an assist, get a goal, find a way to get on the board and get that 1 goal lead late in the third so they pull that goalie. That'll help you out tremendously when doing these challenges. As far as goal scoring is concerned, there's 2 really solid ways of doing things. It's either you cherry pick, you try to straight line down the ice, try to get the edge on a defender, and then quickly backhand, forehand, backhand, and put it in the back of the net coming up on an angle. The other way I like to do is taking as I kind of call it, the wide wraparound. It's not really a wraparound, but you're going around the net kind of as if you were to take that wrap, but instead of wrapping it, you're going to take an extra step or 2 out wide and then skate straight south, and then cut in and instantly snipe it short side once the goalie comes off the post. So I think those are great ways to put the puck in the back of the net. Other than that, though, as always, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, I appreciate you subscribing, like the video. You never have to. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.